Hello everyone and welcome you all to another chapter of the MS Word Advanced tutorial. So now we are on our chapter number 13 and here we'll be understanding about the mail merge option in the MS Word. Okay, so here we'll be learning about that particular thing. Why do we use mail merge? From where you guys will get access to that particular option, what are the usages, how are the different ways you will be able to use it, how it's quite helpful for us. We'll be learning about all of that here in this particular chapter. So let's not waste time and let's get started. So here, as you guys can see, now I'm here in the home page of the MS Word. So the first thing what I'm going to do over here is I am going to create a blank document. Okay. So suppose what I want to do is I want to write up a document. Okay. So from here, suppose I am writing a document over here, but that same particular thing I want to send it to 100 people or more than a 150 people altogether. All I want to change in that particular letter is the name, the address, the phone number, okay, and the position as well, okay, and the company name and stuff. But the format is same. Suppose if you are having any kind of program like in your company and you are calling the other CEOs of the company, other board members of the company. So in every case, what you want to do is you just want to change their name, their designation, but the main topic of the letter will be all the same. Okay, so in that case what you will be able to do over here is you should come over here first. Okay, so now I want to actually get up a letter format. Okay, so basically I do have one which I have created here in this class. Okay, so I will go to open file. So from open file, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this particular thing right over here. Okay, so what I'll do is I will just copy this thing down. Okay, so once I have copied this one, and I'll just click on Control C to copy. And now again I will come here, let's go to file and let's take a blank document over here. Okay, so from this one I will just click on Control V and I have copied that particular thing right over here. Okay, so basically here what you're going to do is I'm not going to put anything right over here in the to option. Okay, so what I want to put is like here I will be changing the name and each and everything, but here basically everything else will remain the same. Okay, so here you guys will be able to put on the names. So how to do that? Okay, so let's see about that from here. Okay, so just come here and check all these options out. Okay, so there is layout, references, and mailing. Okay, so once you are over here onto the mailing option, here you guys will be able to see that there is an option called start mail merge. Okay, and from here you guys will be able to select recipient. So if I come over here, okay, suppose if I want to write a letter, okay, so in that case they will give me a letter format over here. But if I want to do a email messaging, this is how it will appear. Okay, so these are few of the preset sizes according to which your document size will vary. Okay, so here if you are doing for envelope, okay, so here you guys can see, and here again let's check out if you're doing it for labels. Okay, so there are level options as well. Okay, and is this, if this is a directory, you guys can select this one. Okay, or if you want to send to them it as a normal Word document file, in that case you guys will be able to do that from here as well. Okay, so here once you are done, okay, you guys can select letters, and after that you guys can go to step by step mail merge wizard. Okay, so once you click on this one, here you guys can see now what I can do is I can come over here. Okay, so go starting document. So basically from here you guys can select and you guys can choose what are the recipients and all will be over here. Okay, like If you already have those names over here, you guys can come here and you guys can check them out. Okay, so if you want to save this file, you guys can come here onto this PC. You guys can save it anywhere, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this one here onto my resource file. Okay, so I will come here and now I will name this one as list, or I will just name this one as mail merge. Okay, so I'll just write mail merge list, and now I will be able to save this down over here. Okay, so I will just save this. Okay, and I'll just click on OK over here, and I will cancel this thing out again. Okay, so here, once you come here in the select recipient option, so here you guys can see I do have the steps. Okay, if you want to see the next step, from here you guys can write your letter down. If you want to go to the starting document, you guys can go from here as well. Suppose if you do have an existing list, you guys can come here and check the existing list. Otherwise, if you want to type a new list, you guys can come here as well and try creating a new recipient list. Okay, so basically from here also, if you come here, you guys can see now I do have a lot of option. Okay, so the same thing, you can come here and you guys can click on this one over here. Okay, and you guys will be able to get your things right over here. Okay, so well, like how I want to use it. Okay, over here, suppose from here what I want to do is I don't want the column and all over here, like I don't want the state and all. So in that case, I will be able to choose what all I want to add here in this particular list. Okay, suppose I do want the last name. So from here, what I can do is I can come here and I can just delete it. Okay, and I'll again click over here. And in first name, what I want to do is I want to rename this one. Okay, so I will just rename this one as name over here, and now I will click on OK. So I want the title name, company name, and here I will just delete all of this, whatever is extra over here. Okay, I don't want to put the address line. Okay, so I don't want to put city. So basically from here, like move down option as well and move up, I will be able to move up and down from here. Suppose you want to get this company name down. Okay, you guys can get it down. If you want to move this up again, you guys can come here and move this up again over here. Okay, so I will just delete all these things out, whatever I don't want. So I will just delete this over here as well, and home phone also I'll delete. Okay, and I will also delete the work phone over here. Okay, so now here again you guys can now see, now I only do have the title, name, company name, work phone, and email address. Okay, so once I'm done, I will just click on OK. If you want to add any other field, you guys can come here and just click on this add option. Okay, so first here you need to select the type, okay, what you're going to put, and after that you'll be able to put those accordingly. Okay, so I won't add it for now, so I'll just click on OK over here. So for title, I will just write Mr. Okay, and I will come here in the name again, so I will just write Adam. Okay, so let's write Adam over here, and here in company name, let's put BSB group. Okay, and from here I can also instead of work phone, I will go to customize column. So what I'll do is I'll delete this one. Okay, and I'll just click on OK. And if I want to add something, okay, I will just add it over here. So let me just add this one as the designation. Okay, so I will just write designation over here, and now I will just click on OK. So here after this company name, what I want to do is I just want to move it up after the name. Okay, so now I do have the designation right over here, and click on OK. So instead, in place of designation, I will just write so here in the designation option, I will come and I will just write operation manager. Okay, operation manager. Okay, so I will just type it over here, and now if I want to increase the space. Okay, so this is how I'll be able to increase the space. And let's type here bsb at gmail.com for the email. Okay, so now if I want to see it in full, okay, I can come here and I can just drag this down. Okay, so here I do have 5 options. Okay, so now if I want to send it to suppose 5%, okay, so I will just make new 5 entries. So here I will type again Mr. Ricky. Okay, so I will just write Mr. Ricky over here, and after that I will just click on CEO, and after that I will give a TTR Foundation or TTR Foundation. Okay, so now I will just increase the spacing over here as well. I will come and increase the space. Then I will just type TT TTRF at gmail.com. Okay, so if you want to add more, you guys can come here. So I will just finish that one and we'll continue from there. Okay, so here, as you guys can see, now I have added this particular address. So I do have this email address over here. Okay, so the company name, designation, okay, and also the name and the title over here. Suppose I want to add another one, I will be able to add it from here. Otherwise, if I want to delete this one, okay, so I can come here and I can just click on delete entry. And here, once I have deleted, here you guys can see that thing particularly disappeared over here. Okay, so basically from here you guys can check out these things. Okay, so now if you want to find any name, suppose if you do have 200, 300 of it, so from here basically you will be able to find those things out. If you want to customize the column, if you want to add more, you guys can come here and add more accordingly. Okay, so once you're done, what you can do is you can click on OK, and after that they'll give you this particular option where you guys will be able to save this thing down. Okay, so I will just name this one as mail merge list. Okay, so I will just give the mail merge list over here, and now I will click on save option. Okay, so once I do have this thing selected over here, okay, so once I have done this one, okay, so from here basically if you want to edit the receipt list, here you guys can come, and from here basically you guys can click on the edit option, and from here you guys will be able to edit those out. Okay, so from here basically you guys will be able to check somewhere if you want to make any change, or suppose you don't want this name. Okay, so you guys can come here and just unmark this accordingly. Okay, so if you want to sort those names according to the letters, you guys can come here. You guys will also be able to filter things down. Okay, so here you guys can see these are the recipients from here, and just click on OK. So once I have made that particular list, here you guys can see I do have a lot of things here over here which are actually selected. Okay, it's like this all these options. Now I'll be able to work with all these options over here. Okay, so basically let's come here and let's try to put those names down. So the place wherever you want to put up those things, okay, in that case come here into the insert march field option. So at first, which one you are going to put? Okay, so first I will just put the title. Okay, and after title I just want to put up the name. Okay, and after name I will come down, and this particular place what I want to put is I want to put their designation. Okay, and after that I'll just click on enter again. I will come down, and from here I will just put up their company name. Okay, otherwise you can come over here if you wanna go back. Okay, you can come here and go to insert file option. You guys can give the designation. Okay, and after that you guys can give company name, or you guys can come down. Okay, you guys can come down, and basically from here you guys will be able to give the company name. Come down, lastly you guys can give the email address over here. Okay, so this is how you guys will be able to create some pages right over here. If you want to come here in the home page option, you guys can select 12 over here as well. Okay, so just select 12 over here as well. Okay, so now once you are done, okay, so again go to the mailing options, and from the mailing option here you guys can see now, once you have inserted this merge field, if you want to highlight this one, okay, so basically you guys will be able to highlight this one over here as well. Suppose basically from here you want to check all those names out. Okay, so for that, if you want to preview the result, okay, suppose this one I want to preview the result from here, like how it actually looks. Okay, so basically here you guys can actually see, so this first one is for Mr. Adam. Okay, so Mr. Adam, the operation manager, BSB group, and the email is right over here as well. Okay, if I want to see the second one, here you guys can see to Mr. Ricky, the CEO of TTR Foundation, and I do have the email address. So here also you guys can see Mrs. Evelyn, the director of John Pharmaceuticals, and also I do have the email. And here is Miss Katie, like I do have the CEO, John Pharmaceuticals, and here you do have the email address. And lastly, I do have the email address and all the datas over here as well. Okay, so here you guys can also check for errors. So if you don't want to see the preview, here you guys can click on this one. Okay, so this is about how you'll be able to send like a same kind of letter to a lot of people by just changing few of the documents over there. Okay, so here also what you can also do is, let's come onto this option. Okay, let's go to the first one. Okay, and after going to the first one, okay, so let's see. So now what I want to do is I can come over here, and instead of respected sir, what I can give is I can just put dear. Okay, like dear. And now what I can also do is I can come here, go to this name option. Okay, so I can just put this thing kind of like that. Okay, so once you put this one here, if we want to see the preview, okay, so now if I change, see dear Ricky, dear Evelyn, dear Katie, dear Richard over here. Okay, so this is how you guys can actually put wherever you think this thing is quite necessary. Okay, so you guys can change those accordingly. So here, as you guys can see, there are also other options, and if you want to find the recipient over here, you guys can also find the recipient from here. Like if you want to search the name and all, you guys can come here and search for it over here as well. So now let's go to this finish and merge option. Like once you're done, you guys will click on this one. Okay, and from here they'll also ask you, like, do you want to edit these individual documents, or you want to print these documents, or you want to send this according to email messages. Okay, like how you want to send, you do have all these option over here. So if I come here, edit individual options, so from here I can choose, like, do I want to merge to new document all of this, okay, and otherwise do I want to type some pages. Suppose I want to I want to print the page from 2 to 4. Okay, so if I just click on OK, it will just merge into all only the 2 to 4 pages. Like I will have only 3 letterheads over here, so it will just miss out the 1 and the 5th. Okay, so I'll just go and select all, and once I click on OK, here you guys can see. Okay, so now I do have all of these things right over here. Okay, so this is the first letter, this one is the second, this is the third, this is the fourth, and this is the fifth right over here in one document. Okay, so this is how you guys will be able to use this mailings option over here. And suppose if you do have already existing list over here, okay, so from here basically you guys can come and check wherever you have put that particular list. Okay, so once I am over here, you guys can see. Okay, so I do have this mdb file. So now if I click on OK, So here you guys can see now I do have a list over here. Okay, so from here basically you guys will be able to merge it. Okay, and wherever you want to put, you can put it. If you want to edit the recipient list, you guys can come here and can edit it properly. Okay, so if you come just right over here, suppose if you come here, let's select this one if you want to edit. And here you guys can see right now you are not able to edit this properly. But if I come here into the recipients option, okay, so basically from here I can actually select all of this and put it accordingly over here. Okay, so if you want to edit this particular list, from here you will be able to edit that particular list from here as well. If you want to filter it down, you guys will also be able to filter these things down from here as well. Okay, so basically from here you guys will start the mail merging option. Okay, and if you want to add any greeting line, so here you guys can see. Okay, so this is the format option. Like if you want to put any greeting line like this, you guys can put it over here. So in each and every one, this is how it will actually appear. Okay, so if you want to use this one, you guys can also use this one instead of writing it by word over here. Okay, so that is also good. You guys can actually use it. And once you're done, click on the file option, go to save as, go to the browse option over here. And from here, you guys can save this one as mail merge class. Okay, so save this one as mail merge class. I'll go to the resource file over here and I'll just save this file accordingly. Okay, so yeah, I hope you guys have understood this class on how you will be able to make this particular mail merge option. And I hope you guys have understood each and everything right over here. Suppose you did make some changes over here, you guys need to click on this save option and it will be saved into your PC. So hope to see you all in the next chapter. Till then, take care and goodbye everyone.